Aloth looks at you, though narrowed eyes. Are you alright? You seemed lost just now. I am a watcher. His arched eyebrow recede into his hood. Well, that is interesting. He gives you a sly grin. And I expect this has something to do with the hooded figures in the ruins, In any case, I appreciate your honesty. Since we are traveling together, it's probably wise for us to share these things. Do you know anything about Watchers? Only that they are rare and they seem to have unique insights into certain soul conditions. He coughs, as you just demonstrated. Okay. So we need to travel to Caed Nua.
17.
Eder. The smell of pipe smoke, at once earthy and sweet, winds its way into your nostrils. Your eyes trace the smoke to its origin, where you find a broad man with straw-colored hair leaning against a mossy rock wall, his pipe held to his lips with one meaty hand. He looks you directly in the eye, but the look is not aggressive. He regards you with a peculiar smirk.
17 and a half. Well, could be 18, depending on how you count the dwarf woman.
I'm sorry? What are you talking about?
The people hanging from the tree. 18 of them. Well, last I counted, anyway.
17 and a half, for the dwarf, huh? Aloth frowns. Is that what you people do for fun around here?
Name's Eder. Though to the people around here, might as well be 19. Don't think I'd put you much higher than 22, 23 tops. You look like the sort that likes to get involved.
What was that about a dwarf?
The dwarf woman. You were trying to figure out whether to count her as a full person. I think you oughta.
Haha. What makes you think I was interested in the dwarf one? He looks at you a moment, his brow arched. His smirk broadens.
I was smoking over here, saw you staring at her. Twice I refilled my pipe. You never so much as blinked. Your mouth was so slack I took you for a Raedric at first.
Do you know what a watcher is?
Careful, friend. Best not use that word round here. Could be any number of Raedric bootlickers within earshot. Ciphers, animancers, watchers. Same thing in the eyes of folks around here, Raedric especially. They come to these parts all the time with their cures, preying on the desperate. None of them are who they claim to be. Of course, seeing you with that funny look, I'd be halfway inclined to believe you were having some kind of communion with that dwarf. Either case, maybe I'm not 19 after all. No offense.
You think you're going to be hanged?
The town's had it in for me for a long time now. Only fellow who ever stuck up for me, well, he's number 18 up there. My headman on the farm. Used to be my captain during the war.
The war? Saints' War. Only one in my lifetime. Fella decides he's the living incarnation of Eothas. Overthrows Red Seras, marches on Deerwood, so we gave him a deer wooden hello. What's a deer wooden hello?
We blew him up.
He smiles at this. He smiles at this, but it is the smile of one recounting a joke for effect rather than enjoyment. So who is Eothas? God of rebirth and redemption. Formerly anyhow. Maybe they call him something different where you are from? I had other questions. I got time. Why was your headman hanged? Got involved. Raedric sent man down here the other day. Said they had it on good authority someone in town was working with Kulks, plotting Raedric's overthrow. Said if he didn't come forward right then and there, they'd hang every last one of us. No one was coming forward. So Swithin, that's my headman, he steps up and says it's him. They took him on his word. He sighs and shakes his head, his eyes fixed on the tree. Bound to happen sooner or later. If not for plotting against Raedric, then for protecting me. What does your town have against you?
Pick the wrong god. That's what it comes down to. Used to be a lot of Eothas worshippers in Gilded Vale. That mess of rocks over there, that was a temple to him, to give you some idea. Then one day, somebody named Waidwen shows up on Deerwood's doorstep. Says he's the living flesh of Eothas. Got an army with him. Suddenly, Eothas isn't so popular in these parts. My brother Woden and me, neither of us believed it. No way was that Eothas. He enlisted, then I did too. But, he didn't make it back. After the war, people took to punishing Eothas worshippers, accusing them of treason. Got real ugly, especially after the legacy started. Folks needed someone to blame. I was safe because I fought, but then this rumor starts that my brother, that he was on the wrong side. And I wasn't so safe anymore. Until my headman stepped in and said they'd have to hang him to get to me. Seems that's no longer a concern. Of course, the townies don't do the hanging these days, but when Raedric's men come, they got no problem doing the pointing.
Aloth glances at you and lowers his voice. You can see why I was eager to leave. So who's Kolsk? Someone who got tired of all the hangings. He's on the run now. Probably will be till they catch him. So if you're next to be hanged, what are you still doing here? He gives a half smile. Drinking, mostly. Point of fact, I'm on my way out. Just haven't figured out where I'm going yet. Not a whole lot of places out there that don't think Waidwen's legacy started with Waidwen. Yeah, we could travel together. Oh yeah. Where are you headed? Some place called Caed Nua. There is an old watcher there who might be able to help me.
Seem to remember hearing something about that years ago. He tamed that place. People would seek him out for all kinds of things. Troubles of the soul, questions for the departed. Of course, that was back when you didn't have to say watcher with a hush on your breath. A man such as that, there'd be things I'd want to ask him. Don't know why I never thought of it before. Not sure how I feel about setting out with a stranger, and a strange one at that. But, truth be told, you might be the only one in town who wouldn't feel some relief seeing me swing from that tree.
There is a fine reason if I ever heard one.
All right then. Guess I'll do some sightseeing. Long as you're not the one picking the sights.
Okay, let's go. Nice. A deer. So, let's go. So now you are my melee. Ooh, look at this. That means now I can get back to being this. Okay. And we'll keep this one just in case. Yeah, you are. So, range. And you, yeah, you need something better. But this, can you have two? No, this is a one-handed. Damage to an crush. This one is a wand. I wouldn't mind two wands. So the scepter versus the wand is pretty much the same. Ah, no, the scepter has crush, slash damage. So it has crush and slash damage. The other one has pierce and crush. Well, it's pretty much the same. So we take this. Yeah. And you get this. Ah, you cannot. Ah, it's a two-handed. This one too. Oh, okay. Then why would I? Okay. We use this. You look more Harry Potter. Okay. And you need better ones. So let's see, what do you have? So you have this, which is a 1920 slash. mean, this is pretty strong. Oh, this one is a two-handed. Oh. Okay, so two-handed. This is 1930 pierce. To get this one. Hunting bow versus war bow. Oh yeah, you get this. Okay. And you, just in case, if you need something super urgent, you get this one, the crossbow. Does a ton of damage, but it has a crazy high initiative. And you? So this one is range. Okay, you are range enough. Ooh, that's a crazy bow. Any armor? Yeah. Ooh, we have this. So I wouldn't mind you to get this one. What about Eder? He's gonna be the... already has a big one. Okay. So who has the lowest life? Is Aloth. So, yeah. He's gonna... Whoa. This is a magical one. What does he have? Properties, overseeing. An enchant. We cannot do anything yet. Yeah, you get this. And now, we get that back. Let's take this. You're not anymore this. Good. So, let's go. Oh, so, yeah, let's go to... We go. So we need to go here, but for that, actually, let's go here. So we need to go towards east. Yeah, road east. Oh, obviously, let's change the formation. It's very important. Ooh, totally. We are so wrong on this one. So, like this. Like this. We're gonna go like that. That's our new formation. Villager, cow. Okay. Let's go. We still need to go south. Otherwise, we go to Eastern Wood. No, we go south then. I wonder when we're gonna get Pillars of Eternity 3. Okay, we need to go here. Okay. Yep. I think they probably tried a vow to be some sort of the transition from 2D to 3D, just like they did for Fallout. But still, Pillars of Eternity should be like this. And yeah, we should go somewhere here. Okay, let's follow this road. I mean, I'm pretty sure nothing bad will happen, right?
Saw you in the flames.
Let's talk. Squatting at the base of his statue is an incredibly ugly man with bulging red cheeks racked by pox scars and a scraggly beard. He's sweating as he has a fever, but his breathing is measured and steady, like a slow push of a blacksmith's bellows. But that comparison feels strange and unwelcome. The next comparison, possibly sparked by his grin, is that of a bear trap. And then out of nowhere, there is that hint of alchemical fire that fades almost as soon as you identify the smell.
Come to pray at the statue?
The question mark is barely there. As the man makes the statement, the statue takes on a reddish cast, as if one is holding a torch to it, then slowly blossoms into a waving flames. The man doesn't turn as the statue blossoms into fire.
The others are welcome, but it's best if just you and I trade words, and your shadows stay quiet. Hands off their weapons, both arcane and steel. It's only you I want to trade words with anyway.
Okay, let's talk with Durance.
I swear before the whore that is Margaret, no harm will come to you in her shadow, if that's enough of a promise for you. If not...
A staff rests easily in his hand. It wasn't there a moment ago. Okay. Strange choice of company. Stone seemed cold comfort. The man smiles slightly at your words, then nods, never taking his eyes off you. I could do better, though the road holds little else. His eyes run the length of your frame, and he follows it with a sneer. Until now.
The world holds many whores we worship. Respect comes with honest titles. I bet even you have gone against instinct in exchange for a little copper, or paid for such in countless ways. But if I give offense, if words are all that are left to a man, then why in the Deerwood of all places he should have leave to speak them?
Okay, examine the statue. The waving firelight from the statue gives off no heat, so much so you wonder if it's some sort of trick of the mind. The ugly man before you doesn't seem to notice it, or feel lit, although the sheen on his brow is still present, as if he's burning up from within. Study the man. The sudden waving flames from the statue of Margaret cast more light on his features. This man's robes are dirty, stained with grease and other marks of the road. The hems of his robes, including the sleeves, are burned at the edges, as if he walked a great distance across a fire, then reached into the flames with his hands to pull something out. Focus your gaze on the staff. The staff looks thick, stout, of blackened ash once burned by a terrible fire. Beneath the ash, the lines in the wood bear shapes and patterns. And there is certainty the staff was once something far more dangerous, but not now. As you study deeper, it shimmers slightly in your eyes, like water catching the light waving across the statue. Whatever power was bled from the staff, it doesn't make it or the wielder any less dangerous. You look up to see the man watching you studying the staff. As his gaze meets yours, he nods with a humorless smile. I didn't catch your name, or why you want to speak with me.
I didn't give it. You probably find names as useless as I do. The names that litter this world like debris are hard enough to wrap around the tongue. And what do they matter? It's what's beneath the skin and the letters I care about. What burns within. It's more important to me you're a watcher than whatever culture or accent decorates your letters like awkward crowns. Take pride in your actions, not where you hail from, or how your name rolls off whatever liar's tongue coats it now. If you need a title to hang on me to match your own, Watcher, then call me Durance. And as you observe souls, I test them.
How did you know I was a watcher? Durance shakes his head, and his hand curls tightly on his staff. I can see the questions bubbling up. Let's burn them away, one by one.
I am a missionary. I walk this diseased nation with its heathen, its people so careless with the spirits of others and their own, watchers among them. Yes, I know you for what you are, and your name doesn't interest me. Names are for honest folk, and you are a crack that shines light from another place. We're meant to travel together, you and I. Saw you in the flames. Not your face, but that soul of yours. All tightened up, like a huntsman's knot.
You saw my soul in the flames?
There's things we can teach each other, if you're in need of answers to your mantle of questions. I don't force my words on anyone other than you. I don't care who walks with you or what their mewling problems and politics are. There's enough howling in the world without me stoking that fire. I won't take from your provisions, don't need much on the road. I can carry my weight, which is considerable. Many will stand against you. They probably already have, from what I can see. Left their marks, it seems. Like a trail, worming its way behind you.
What kind of marks?
Disease? Spirit wind? Both could have touched you, yet here you stand. As for disease, not all of us were close to water when the pox hit, but it's no longer a passenger in my flesh. It left its marks as well. But like flames, the pox doesn't strike twice, nor is it catching.
If your stone mistress, if your stone mistress there allows it, then come on. Yeah, let's go.
Her? Don't fear her jealousy. Let us see what the road holds, Watcher.
All right. So you join.
Hmm?
Yeah. So he's yeah, just like me, a middle folk. He's a priest, a fighter, wizard. Okay. So what? He has another staff. Strange. Interrupt. Ooh, it's a very big interrupt. Damage 2020. Ooh. It's a two-handed, yeah. And this one is a rod, which does. Oh my god. So he can throw this one, I think. No, it's a magical stuff. Rods are the largest of magical. Yeah, it's a magical thing. Why would I use... Yeah, why? Yeah, so you get this in return. Yeah, so one is... I'm gonna put always one as being the main weapon. Yeah, Eder. I want Eder to hold everyone. Hold the lines along with Waidwen. Meanwhile, me, Aloth, and Durance just like from the distance. That's the best thing to do. There's any rain? Oh, that's all. Barely have any damage reduction. Should I give you more? Yeah, but you have a crazy initiative. It's only 15%. You might be able to use that thing more.
Fine.
Oh, like that. So everybody goes east. We said we go east. Yeah, I think we have to go down a little bit. Here. Now we go Black Meadow. Yep.